Welcome back to another video. This will be part 2 of working on the Trail 70. Let me show you guys. If you watched part 1, obviously you saw that we had some noise and determined it was the timing chain that had popped off of one of the, I think that would be the oiling sprocket, I guess, is what that would be. So, I bought a new timing chain kit. Ordered these, it took me a minute, but I ordered them on eBay. And I don't know if these are actually Honda factory parts, but I was struggling to find the correct set because there was some sets saying certain years were working with some of these CT70s and other years were different. And this was one of the oddball years and I could not find an exact kit. And I messaged the guy on eBay and he said this is the right kit. And I also ordered this from him too. And it looks like it's in Japanese, so should be legit. Yeah, it says Vietnam on it, so maybe that's probably okay. So I did a little bit of testing, so we're going to be changing obviously the timing chain. We got to take the head off of it. So I've watched a few videos on getting it timed back up, which isn't a big deal. So I'm going to hopefully go over that. Hopefully I do it right. So I've got my impact, and I went ahead and put the nut back on here just to see if I could get the chain to magically pop off because it's got good tension. The tension and stuff's tight. And see right there, I mean you can see this, I'm pushing with my finger, it's got good tension. So I'm going to show you guys, let me get my camera set up, and I want you to watch this sprocket here, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to change this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not very well, because you may have to take the case apart. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm getting into, because there wasn't a whole lot of information online. Most of the time people replace all this when they just rebuild the engine, when they have the engine all tore apart. So hopefully we don't get into that mess, but let me get you guys set up and I'll show you what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm not sure how well this is going to pick up on the camera, but hopefully you can see that sprocket. Whoops. I don't know if you can tell, but that sprocket's kind of bouncing up and down, and it makes me think it's wallered out or something. So hopefully that could be part of it, because when we took it apart last time, this chain was just like dangling. I think it was back that way, but it didn't sound good. It sounded like a supercharger. And I'll put a clip in there so you guys can hear what it sounded like before. But I guess I need to start tearing this down, and we'll go from there. Okay, we got the head off of it, and the valves, I mean, everything looks to be pretty good. I mean, just by first glance. It's the cam. It'd be cool if you get a bigger cam in this, put a bigger cam in it and get a nice romp to it. Probably sounds silly. Alright, let me get my area cleaned up a little bit and then go from there. Okay, I'm going to take off the sprocket. There's a little sprocket inside here. I think it's a 10mm bolt. We'll get that out of there. And then we'll see if we can get all the other sprockets chain out, and we'll compare it to the new set. Okay, so I have determined that the oil pump sprocket, so here's the new one, that's threaded, so that is bolted on through the oil pump, I guess. So that's gonna be an iffy one. That's definitely have to be, probably take the case apart to be able to get that out. So, but it's pretty chewed up, so I don't know if it's, I don't know. So I'm gonna compare these chains real quick and we'll see if there's any difference there. Alright, looking at the chains, they actually look identical, so I don't think it's stretched or anything. But one thing I do want to show you guys, this is the new one, this is the old one. Either way, we're going to put the new one on. But looking at these other little sprocket things, this one here, was it this one? This is the one that's inside the not the head, but the other, whatever the jug, I guess is what that would be. And it's, you guys can't see that, it's pretty chewed up. I mean, it's chewed up pretty good on the sides. So there's a chance that could have caused some of that, maybe. And then this one here looks good. This is the one that's on the tensioner sprocket. So I don't know. So this is the oil pump one. I'm going to do a little bit of research on this real quick. But let me show you guys too what this thing's doing. This thing, if you spin this, get down here so you can see it. If you spin this and look at this, it keeps going in and out. It's hard to tell, and maybe that is the issue. I don't know how that's supposed to spin. Like, it's supposed to be free? I'm not sure. So, like right here, it binds up a little bit, and I don't know if it's supposed to do that. Another thing I'm thinking of is if this is off the, and see, it springs back, you can push it and it springs back. Is it supposed to do that? Because whenever you watch people put these engines together, they don't, show that part. So maybe this is my issue right here. If that's causing it to go back and forth and it pop off there, maybe that's the issue. It ain't that. That's got a smidget of play, but that would be normal. And it surely wouldn't be this. Well, this has got a little bit of play too, but also that's rubber. And that's probably supposed to move a little bit too. So I don't think that would be the issue. Now, let me go do a little bit of research on this real quick, because that doesn't seem right. And I noticed that the other day when the first video when we did this. I'm just trying to see if that screw is even. It's definitely on that screw for sure. It's definitely screwed into it. But see, look at that. Is that supposed to do that? I don't know. Alright, after about an hour or so of research, I have determined that I am going to get a new clutch kit and a oil pump. So this on here, I showed you guys really how it was like binding up when I was spinning it. I don't know if this is supposed to have that much play, but at 1.2 it was hitting here. So there's also, so how it works, you gotta take the other side off, obviously just that cover. Then you got to remove the clutch, and then the oil pump's there. So you don't have to split the block or nothing. That's all good there. But I had to order a special tool to be able to get the clutch off. So and I didn't order the clutch yet because this is either a 17 tooth or 18 tooth. There was showing two different things, and they were saying you can't mismatch. So I don't want to spend $100 or $90 on a clutch kit and not know for sure if it's going to fit. So I got to count the teeth. Once I get the clutch removed, but I gotta get the tool first. I already ordered the tool. It says it'll be here next week, to the end of next week. And then we'll get a new oil pump. I had to jump back into the video real quick. The reason I'm putting a new clutch on it is because the Kickstarter, whenever you kick it, it's barely turns the engine over. It's real squishy. And everyone's saying online that's a clutch. So that's why I'm putting a clutch in it. And then we'll put all of our stuff back on. Hopefully it'll be okay. So that is going to be the end of this video. I was hoping to get all this done in this video, but we're going to have to drag it out to part 3, and hopefully that'll be the final part. So that'll probably be my next video, and let me show you guys this real quick too. While I'm on here, you might as well just see it. So I had my camera on there a minute ago. I got this 3-wheeler Cushman. If anyone wants to buy it, got it for sale. It was restored by a guy that had it in Portland, Indiana. We go there just about every year to the swap meet, Cushman swap meet. So I think I priced like $2,500. It runs good, drives good. So just want to show you guys that. And then what the heck, might as well show you guys this too. We built a sand pit. So we got a car lot. We use car lot, but my little boy, he likes to, I promised him I would build him a sand pit. So we got to get more sand, but this is his new toy area out here in the shop, so he can help me. He does try to help me. There's this other car there we're working on. So, but yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you like in a week or so.